YouTube? How are y'all doing out there today? We are back with another video. Okay, I want to make sure we good. Can y'all hear me? Press 1 if y'all can hear me out there. I want to give a special shout out. I am excited to be back here with another live. Okay, yes. Okay, so we are live. All right. So I meant to go live yesterday, but Tasha K went live so late. I was falling asleep. I went on, I put on my, took a hot shower, put on my good soaps and put on my good face cream and, getting my body oiled up. And I went on and went to sleep. But before I was able to go to sleep, I watched her live. And according to Tasha K, Megan and Stallion fought with Tory Lanez. We're going to get into that. And we're also going to get into Tamar Braxton. Also, we're going to get into Kanye West. So it was a lot that she discussed, but I want to get into the big piece with Kanye West. She definitely explained about having a manic episode. You have your highs, you have your lows, and you really express yourself, right? So she broke that down, and I agree with her on that. With Kanye West, what he's going through, he's really going to express himself. Whatever thoughts you having, especially if you have racing thoughts, you just put it all on social media. Now, mind you, Tasha K is not a mental health expert, and mind you, Wiley is not a mental health expert, but we are only giving our own advice. But having this situation with your mind and you're just going through, you feel the way you feel, posting all these tweets. He even apologized to Kim Kardashian on Twitter. So he had his whole rush. You've seen it all on Twitter, dragging his family, dragging his loved ones, and all publicly on social media. That kind of reminded me when I was dragging my family. And I mean, I cussed them all out, put it all up on social media. And then you apologize later, but you didn't drag everybody. So I agree with her on that. When you're manic, you put it all out there. You put it all out there on social media, all on tweets, and that's exactly what he did. Now, she explained that part, and I'm like, okay, Tasha, I really am. I'm really feeling you. I'm really feeling her commentary on Kanye West. It was based on, she was very, she handled it with care. She did not drag Kanye West. She didn't even drag, Kim Kardashian. And she was like, Kim, I'm glad that she's not trying to get clout on Kanye because Kim Kardashian makes more money than Kanye. But that's something I disagree with. I believe Kanye West makes more money than Kim. Kanye have a lot of money that he's worth. And she was like, well, Kanye had to get a loan from the government for his business. I've known people that have businesses that don't need to get the loan, got it anyway because it's free government money. Would you rather pay people out of pocket for payroll or whether you go and get that government loan, okay? You get the loan, especially if you keep the people on payroll, you probably know how to pay that money back. Why not? It's free government money. Now, she talked about that. Then she dragged Tamar, and she said that Tamar Braxton need to be dragged because she staged her breakdown all for the network. Now, in it, she did not say that she had a spot, a source. She didn't say nothing about no source. She didn't say nothing. I got this exclusive source information or information. She just put it out there. Now, we all know Tasha got the information from Tamar Braxton boyfriend when he went on and he posted what he posted on the 911 call. And you could come to the conclusion that Tamar Braxton pretty much staged it by listening to his words. Now, when you listen to his words and you listen to his discussion of how, oh, my wife, my girlfriend, she's so upset with the network and with the contracts, he went in about that, knowing that if you really going through taking some Percocets or you taking some anxiety pills or your antidepressant pills, why are you worried about your wife and the network? I'll keep saying his wife, his girlfriend with the network. So it's easy to come to the conclusion that Tamar Braxton pretty much staged her breakdown. So she put all that on there. And I was listening to it, and I'm like, it's a possibility. Now, I don't want to necessarily say she staged it, but it can be a possibility like the day of or the day of not too far in between when WeTV posted the the preview of Get Your Life with Tamar, you just so happen to say you want to just off yourself, and you having this mental breakdown. So it seems to me that it was staged just to bring attention to force the network to either pull the show or to renegotiate the contract. And so I personally believe that, and the sisters kind of called it out too. So that's another reason why Tasha K probably came to that conclusion that Tamar faked it, because even the sister came out talking about, why are you bringing up the network? They did not like that. So I personally believe that, hell, I'm going to take it a little further. Her family even know that Tamar was doing this. She probably even warned them that she was going to do this just to stage it. But that's what they're saying. Tasha K had put it out there that Tamar Braxton staged it, okay? And I'm just giving you a reason of why she came to that conclusion of why she staged it. Now, a lot of people going to look at me. Seems like Stacey B does. Tamar had bipolar. I don't know if she had bipolar, but it seems to me that she staged it because she having problems with the network. I won't actually the whole staging thing. I can't believe it. Some people won't believe it, but that is what Tasha K said on there. And people was like, oh my God, Tamar staged it. Oh my God, did she stage this? Everybody was just going crazy. I'm like, what? So I'm up here. I was literally in my air mattress, in my undergarments. And I'm like, did she stage this? And I'm just listening to Tasha K talk in her nice black outfit, see-through shirt that she had, very nice with the nice, was that pearls on there. Beautiful outfit, beautiful outfit. Her hair was laid, it looked like she put an extra grease and jam all on her hair, and that was just amazing to me. But when I look at her and when she was breaking down the Tamar piece, I can see why that it could be staged, because that 911 call, literally, it was all about WeTV. Now, why is it about WeTV? Because maybe the boyfriend probably told, hey, we need to stage this, because the boyfriend then probably, and I agree with Tasha K about this, people in Africa, his family in Africa are seeing him in a bad light. And I even like that preview showed him in a bad light. It showed Tamar in a bad light as well as her boyfriend. Okay. So I personally can believe why so many people think the idea that she could be staging. Now, celebrities will stage stuff. This is not too uncommon. People staging stuff for attention, stuff to renegotiate. People would do stuff like that. And she did not die. According to Tasha K, she took enough pills just to pass out a little bit, but not to die. The last post she posted was of Logan. We listened to her son. I can't believe she would purposely remove herself from his life. And that's another point. Like, why would she do that knowing that her son, Logan, it will be without her? Like, why would she do that knowing that that's a chance that, Vince can get full custody of her son? So I don't know if I'm going to believe it or not. I'm having a 50-50 whether to it, but that is what Tasha K said in her video. That is what she said, and y'all can comment below if y'all believe that or not. If she faked it, she needs to go to jail. Somebody said it's hard to believe. It's hard to believe. Don't be mad, people, but Tamar is heavy in her faith. To try to take her doesn't seem right. The last one she was off. So I'm looking at y'all comments. So a lot of people even kind of believe that, and they were all commenting on Tasha K video. Even when I went, let me see some of the comments on Tasha K video when she finished it, because usually I go and listen to it. I mean, I go live when it went to. So they said, and then of course, why that she talking about Lonnie Love doing a comedy show holding a broomstick. Hey, Lonnie, we keeping it real in the kitchen. So she started talking about the real, that how Lonnie Love going live in her kitchen in front of some pound cakes. So then that is when Tasha K proceeded to roast and gag Lonnie Love and roast her in her kitchen, where she frying chicken and pancakes and all that. That's why it's not good to get on your platform and roast and gag folks talking about, oh, you YouTubers need to stop. Y'all ain't that credible. And now y'all are YouTubers and y'all got a pay cut because y'all going live in y'all kitchen bedroom. You know, the kids, you got to make sure the room is all clean with y'all fuzzy webcam. And she read the reel talking about Lonnie Love needs to look at her description box to get a better camera, because she said Lonnie Love camera be having barbecue stains and grease stains on the camera where she can't hardly see on the camera, be very fuzzy. Because when I tune into the reel, or even with the Williams, they quality suck. Now the view quality, that's ABC. They got it together. They got them good camera setup. I think all of them got the top-notch HD cams to stream, and then they got the green screen to make it look like they was on it. And I don't know if the View getting a pay cut, because the View been out longer and they've been negotiating, and you know Disney got the money. But when it comes to Lonnie Love and them, according to Tasha K, that the production company have gotten slice of the amount because they going live in their kitchen, and that the network don't need to pay the production company top dollar because they are producing it at home without a studio audience. You can see them in the kitchen. And then she said that Lonnie Love go live just with her shirt on and her nasty stained underwear. Then she also said that her man be scratching his hairy balls and his hairy legs. That is another thing what Tasha K said that Lonnie Love boyfriend be scratching his balls and his legs in the kitchen where the pound cakes is being. Okay, so I'm just definitely seeing all of that going on, everything like that. So I'm like, oh, all that was going on. And then she said she's gonna go live with a comedy show with a broom in her hand. Now, don't get me wrong, Tasha K quality is the best, and sis got some beautiful white teeth. So she went in and she was roasting and also gagging. Now, I didn't go live yesterday because I was sleepy, right? But it was so many people on Twitter talking about, Wiley, you better not use Tasha K as clickbait. Wiley, you better not use her for a click and a view. And I got something to say, you can kiss my knuckles, because I'm going to do commentary when somebody is popping in these streets and y'all request it. Now, next time when she go live, we're going to go live afterwards. I couldn't do it yesterday because I was sleepy. I was tired. I had all that good Victoria minty soap all on my body, and I washed and got a good shower. So I was real sleepy. But next time when she go live, best believe I will be up having a good time. Now, Tasha K got some amazing good lighting. I cannot wait to get the finances to upgrade my equipment, right? Can't wait, because her lighting and equipment, for her to be a chocolate woman, you really see the good chocolate, her good chocolate skin, her beautiful white teeth, and of course she was selling the Pangea spray as well. So she was having a commercial break as well. Now, also to doing this, she brought up Nicki Minaj and her husband. Now Tasha K pretty much talked about, Nicki Minaj's husband, Mr. Petty. First of all, she said a lot of nasty stuff about her husband. But then when Nicki called her to be on, Queen Radio, she came back the next day defending Mr. Petty like she was Mrs. Johnny Cochran. She got up on her live. He's a black man. He got charged when he was younger than it. It's all a mistake. Y'all don't know the reasons. He don't deserve this. Black man is not deserving to be on the list. And just went on and on and on, because Amaya Wiggins criticized her when she was criticizing Mr. Petty. So Amaya Wiggins went on like, how can Nicki have this woman on this live when she in fact talking about her husband? Because everybody has been talking about Mr. Petty. They've been saying that he can't drop that baby off at school. They said that he's on that list. They said he can't be around high schools and elementary school or daycare centers. So, and then Tasha K was like, well, what people don't understand is people that's on that list that actually have kids to drop it up. But rules are in place according to what kind of a offender he is. You can't be going around dropping kids around. So if you're on that list. So that was a very valuable, I would say, question or statement, because everybody kept saying it. Then she said, well, this is Kevin Petty baby. I don't know if he got any kids. Now, one of my producers came on and said the man got 5 kids. Broke that exclusive. Nobody was reporting that. Somebody came on this live. They had their laptop. They said Wiley, Mr. Petty got not 1, not 2, not 3, not 4, but 5 kids. 5 kids. Now, they said they met at a turkey drive. That they met, Kevin Fed and Nicki Minaj met at a turkey drive when she was passing out turkeys. So that's what they said they met. So of course, my producers, they came on and said, no, Wiley, he got 5 kids. So this would make his 6th child, the one that he got with Mrs. Onika Petty. So this is his 6th child. I don't have no confirmation. Some of my producers say yes. Some of the barbs said, sis can't talk. Of course, they tried to drag my field producer and they tried to do all that. So, and I also heard that Nicki does not deal with Tasha K. I heard that from a source that she don't deal with because she did not like it when she lied. Now, I'm gonna give you a little back history. Nicki invited Tasha K on the show and she recorded her without her knowledge and she posted it on the Tasha K platform. Then Nicki was pulling back, wasn't returning Tasha K phone call. This is what a source told me. Then when Tasha went live and said, you know what? I don't want to deal with Queen Radio. The contract, it don't make sense. I don't want to do it. No, that wasn't the case. It was that Nicki did not want to bring her on the show. She didn't mind, T.S. Madison, because, T.S. Madison kissed Nicki Minaj butt all the time. T.S. Madison love to kiss the butt of people that think they're going to take her further. She get in that basement, she kissed their butt, so she all good with it, okay? But you didn't see Onika going down in that basement, Nicki ain't gonna be doing that. Nicki will get dragged if she go in that they will drag her. Okay, but anyhow, it was said that Nicki did not respond to Tasha because that's when my Wiggins were posting that video and she felt some type of way. So she rescinded that offer and didn't return her phone calls. And then that's when Tasha went all live, kissing Onika butt, singing the praise of her man, acting as though her man had not been convicted. He's been convicted of a crime. This ain't no conspiracy. The man was found guilty. But that is when Tasha came out because she was losing that bag, that opportunity. Because Queen Radio got millions of people watching, and that was supposed to help her, to help Tasha and KB Studios to get to 1 million subscribers. Because at that point, she's talking about being 1 million, blah, blah, blah. That was like the whole plan. It was also a plan that Tasha K was going to interview Nicki Minaj. It was just a plan her throw shade at Cardi B. And it did not happen because Nicki started to realize that sis is talking about my husband. I can't deal with her. She fake. She phony. And that's what Tasha K was like, girl, I'm sorry. And everything, she tried to clean it up, but it was too late. She already lost the bag. And in fact, T.S. Madison lost the bag too. Because T.S. Madison was scheduled to go on there. So they both pretty much lost that opportunity. And then T.S. Madison was looking at her a little crazy, like, girl, why you say that? Even T.S. Madison looked at Tasha a little side-eye because her bag was messed up too. That's what I heard as a source told me. Okay. So in that video with Tasha K, let me see. In that video with Tasha K, we also see that she was having a conversation about Megan Thee Stallion and Tory Lanez. Now, it wasn't because he was flirting that Tory was flirting with Kylie Jenner. It was because Tory Lanez was smashing a IG model. Now, she said the IG model name. We reached out to the IG model, and of course, we couldn't get a response. Other people talking about it's not true. The IG model was so flooded with winos that IG money model private her account. I'm hearing that Tasha just named a random IG model and sent her people over there, and the lady was bombarded with all these wine glasses and winos that she private her IG. So if you go over there to her IG, it is private. You cannot go to that sister IG page and post. She had to add you because she private her account. Because Tasha K said it wasn't for Tory Lanez flirting with Kylie, it was because he was smashing an IG model. Tasha K switched her theory because this white blogger posts some tea on his platform, and Tasha K was like, why you post, saying that you got that from me? And she was angry. She was pissed that this white man was getting more support, more ratings than her theory, because they were posting on Ball Alert Shade. They was posting it. He is everywhere, and nobody else posted her. Not even the neighborhood talk, posts, Tasha K like that. So Tasha K was upset. So what did she do? She cahooted with Teddy. Her own, another conspiracy say, you know what? It was with an IG model. It was with an IG model. And she was because she's trying to change up, because she don't like it when you try to get an exclusive, because she thinks she the only one that can have an exclusive. And please stop tweeting me talking about I'm obsessed with Tasha K. I'm not obsessed. She's trending in the news. Why do y'all have to get on Twitter and drag me? For what reason? I am a human being, and I should have a right to give my viewpoint about Tasha K reporting. So if you're upset about me, you can stop it. Somebody posted this. Once again, somebody posted this on Twitter about me. Saying, once again, you have no content, so you try to drag a black queen, Tasha K. Go do content on Millie. Didn't she so-called broke a story? Oh, she not popping. That's why. Well, first and foremost, I can talk about who I want to talk about. If I want to talk about Tasha K, I'm going to talk about Tasha K. If I want to talk about Millie from my radio, I talk about Millie from my radio. Period, point blank. Okay? I thought about doing that. We have always had a conversation about, Tasha. We always do like a unofficial after show fuckery Saturday, because it was supposed to be fuckery Friday, but her baby turned 1 and she couldn't do fuckery Friday, so she had to do fuckery Saturday. Okay, and Millie is definitely popping, but when I do talk about Millie, it's a problem. But when I don't talk about Millie, you want me to talk about which one is it? Because when I talk about her, they don't want me to talk about when I don't talk about her, she broke a story. Okay? So I'm going to just keep my comments about, so I keep my eye to the street. I saw the story that she broke. I didn't agree with the story. I didn't agree with the narrative. So that's why I didn't give a comment. Period. Because if I would have gave my true comment about somebody catfish somebody, I don't believe it. I'm a professional catfish that don't look like no catfish to me. It look like a whole lie that's been cahooted up. Now, if I would have said it when the story was hot, then everybody would be like, you jealous, you hating because you ain't break the story. Now, when I would have put all that out there and said, I don't believe that somebody got catfish, I don't believe the story, I believe that this been cooled up in a lie, the same lie they said that Cardi B ain't married to Offset. That was another lie. But if I would have said it that day, it'd have been a problem. It would have been a problem. And then y'all would have been like, Wiley going against my radio. Then somebody would have did a live. Forrest Whitaker Jr. going against Synthetica. All that would have came out. So on purpose, I saw the story and I kept quiet. I saw the story and I kept quiet. I'm talking about today. I don't believe that somebody got catfish. No, I didn't believe it. Now I will cover it and give my opinion, but I'm gonna just warn you. You might get triggered, so I'm just giving you that warning before I do it. Okay. My last piece of this Tasha K, I really wasn't feeling it because she didn't give me enough entertainment in this live. She kept reading the super chats. I was getting distracted by that. There's nothing wrong with reading the super chats. And of course, she talked about Mariah Carey and Eminem and how Mariah Carey had been smashing Eminem and how Eminem went crazy when he ate out Mariah Carey. He got all on his beard, all of her juices and stuff. And he went crazy. And, Nick Cannon got it first and, got the bag and proceeded to get the bag and got her pregnant. So his bag is protected. So she broke that down. I did like the fact that she also broke down what's the dude's name? The one in the beauty sector that can't nobody stand. The one in the beauty sector. Everybody think this man is a racist. Y'all know his name. Post his name in the chat because she did talk about him because somebody did his hair for $20,000 and everybody was roasting this black man because he was doing this white man hair for $20,000 and that this white man is a racist. Jeffree Star, thank you. That's why he is racist. Now they said, "Why would you would have did Jeffree Star hair?" Yes, I would have did his hair too. I mean, come on, why not? Period. Point blank. I have worked with a lot of people that won for black folks, so I had to do what I had to do for a check. And all these people that's so conscious, like Tasha K said, you on Instagram, that is white on. You on YouTube, which is white on. All these so-called conscious people, you are on white-owned institutions. Okay, so be very, very careful how woke you is on a white prostitution. Now, like Jonathan, I love Jonathan, and Jonathan had to get his bag. That man got monkeys to feed. Now he do got a monkey. Jonathan do own a monkey. He owns one. If you go to Jonathan's page, I went on the man page, and then Jonathan got mad because you already know Megan Thee Stallion, when her incident happened with her foot, you know, he was getting dragged. And he was like, I got all this money. He was showing all the money he had. He was showing his monkey and everything like that. No, Johnny actually do got a monkey. So, I mean, if somebody offer you 20 racks, I'm going to do it. I need 20,000. Let somebody say, Wiley, can you come do my hair for 20,000 or come do a show and make me laugh for 20,000? I'm going to be right there. Well, you know, Wiley, he ain't down with people black. I don't care what you down with. I'm here to do a service. And that 20,000 can help feed me and my family. And if I had a little monkey to feed my monkey, because he got 2 monkeys. Man got 2 monkeys. Ain't no telling. He be kissing all up on them. I just, ooh, Lord, the monkeys, I just know his house stink like a zoo. But the man had to get his money. And if Jeffree Star got 20 racks to spread on somebody, I'm down with it. So she was talking about that. And I'm like, okay, get like 20 racks. Y'all, excuse me, because I'm beginning off this show really quickly because I got to get into G Status, ATL Hustle. We breaking down The Shy, and we'll be breaking down P Valley. So y'all gonna get 3 videos in one. After this video, I'm gonna watch G Status, ATL Hustle. So in about 9 minutes, I'm gonna hop off here and go see G Status, ATL Hustle. And we're gonna be reviewing that because we're trying to host a reunion show. So we want to thank y'all for that previous episode with Dre Simmer. That episode got 1,000 views in 24 hours. I want to thank you all for that. That'll let me know y'all are enjoying those web series content. So I can't wait for that. So we'll be going watching that as well. So I want to see y'all in the chat. All right. My last point. I will be breaking down my Super Cent, all that content. I will be giving my take on that entire story maybe tomorrow. And it may step on a couple of toes because mine might be a little bit different. I'm going to do my own commentary, okay? It's going to be very original. And I can't wait. So I'm reading these comments. So if anybody... he has 2 now. He just bought another one. Yeah, he got the money. So shout out to Jonathan. Baby, get your money, black man. Get your money. We've been reaching out to Jonathan. I want to thank my producers. Y'all have been sending him DMs to come on the Wiley Show. I say I'm down for it. You know what I'm saying? We'll buy a couple of bananas for the monkey he got. And we want to have a conversation with him. So if y'all down for it, I'm down to interviewing him. Let me drop the link. If anybody want to come on and give their commentary about what we discussed. We got about 5 minutes. Then I got to go watch G Status, ATL Hustle, and then come back live because I think they gonna come on and talk to us about P Valley, The Shy, you know, because I got my notes too. We gonna be breaking that down. So y'all gonna get a lot of content for the Wiley Show today. Okay, let me see what time it is. Is this Tasha? Hey, I thought that was Tasha K calling me. Because, you know, Tasha K, she jumps up out the bushes when you talk about her content. But this fuckery Saturday, I wasn't really feeling it. It wasn't enough. And I did enjoy the Lonnie Love segment. That was funny. That made me laugh. The other part she could have kept. I really felt that she didn't have enough content for it. That's probably why she canceled it. Because she did not have a lot of exclusive. And I just think that she got the Megan Thee Stallion piece out her behind. because the white man was talking about his whole theory, and she didn't like it. But I do think personally, I don't think it's because she had to celebrate her baby birthday. Her baby is 1 year old, and she acted as though that baby was turning 30 years old. Like, come on now. I do believe she didn't have that much content. So she waited until she could just think of some more stuff. Then she came all late to show all that. And then she had Michelle getting her drunk. I want to see how Michelle looks. She probably thick. I don't know if she's single or not. I'm going to have to get into her DM and check up on her. But she was up there drinking her drink. She really didn't have that much content. This is not one of her best, fuckery Saturdays. It wasn't the best. It was just, in my humble opinion, it wasn't the best. I did not really enjoy it. And I'm going to just tell you that right then and there. And shout out to the folks that are on my Twitter getting me together. Oh, yeah. Shout out to Jasmine. Jasmine look like she good. She love all that wine and stuff like that. And I heard that wine that she was selling give people diarrhea. That's what I heard. I don't know how true it is. I don't know how true it is, but I heard that wine, sweet fish wine, it gives you diarrhea. I don't know how true it is. I think she said it gives you diarrhea or makes your mouth dry. Did she say it makes your mouth dry or gives you diarrhea? What did she say? I don't know how to rewind that. I'm going to have to rewind that. Or was that a show I was watching because she was eating wings and make you go to the restroom? I don't know. Was it that wine that said it makes you have diarrhea? I don't know. It wasn't that wine. It wasn't that wine that make you have diarrhea. Don't correct me on that. It make your mouth dry. Yeah, it makes your mouth dry. And then it makes your mouth dry. Well, why'd she have to put that in? I don't want nothing to make my mouth dry. I don't want nothing to make my mouth dry. Sure. So it makes your mouth dry. She want both your mouth dry so you get that Pangea and make it moist and stuff like that. You spray that down there. But she did say it makes your mouth dry. I did see that. I caught them, but I'm like, why she threw shade? Somebody makes your mouth dry. You ain't have to say that because I don't want nothing to make my mouth dry. The last time I had a dry mouth, I couldn't even lick on what I wanted to lick on. It was an embarrassment. I almost bit it off, to be honest with you. Because I was so high doing it many, many years ago. And I went to lick. I didn't know you get dry mouth or cod mouth. Man, I put that thing in my mouth and I tried to, and I almost bit it off. I was hungry too. I was hungry for like a Polish or a sausage. I was real hungry because, once you smoke, that greens, it makes you get the munchies. And I just saw something big and chocolate like a sneaker. And man, he was like, oh, he almost punched me. I'm like, okay, sure. I mean, it's all chocolate. It look like a little sneaker. That's what it look like. What? It ain't my fault. This look like a little sneaker bar. That's what I thought it would be. All right. Okay. And he's like, no, don't chew on it. This is me. Don't you chew on it. Don't you? All right, y'all. Thank y'all so very much for tuning into this episode. Make sure you thumbs up the video, comment, and subscribe. We need some subscriptions. We almost at another goal. Don't know my hair that has don't they get jealous, like to rip people's faces off. And then I don't want that. You got monkey boot butt, poop and stuff all on your fingernail, doing my hair. It's just But let me know in the comments. I had to come off here and give you a short, sweet video. I'm going to give a special shout out to my producers. Y'all say, Wiley, do another video about Tasha. I did do it. I can't wait till she do another video. We can talk about it and dive into it. I will be over there at G Status ATL Hustle. Let me send y'all the link. We got 2 minutes. We got to go over there. I will be over there in the chat. So I'm going to drop the link over there. G Status ATL Hustle is a hot show that I think everybody everybody should go over there and watch it. Let me drop it up in there. I will be in the comments. Okay, that show is G Status ATL Hustle. I dropped the link in there. So if you want to watch the show, you can click on it and watch it. All right. Thank you all so very much. I will see y'all later. Woo! Let me go ahead on and put that in. Where is it? Okay.